I'm gonna cut through the chase and go straight into this question. Louis Zamperini, can we explain why did bad things happen to good people?
That is a question that I think years and years and years of philosophy cannot answer. The other question is, why do good things happen to bad people? Equally unexplainable. And I think the question that is available to us is, what do we do with ourselves and our time after things go wrong? I think that's what the movie tries to answer. You know, how do you try to build a life after things have been destroyed? You know, and again, that's not an even easy answer either.
And can redemption come from pain? That's an answer that we do see time and time again. The answer is yes. You know, that many times it's through the hardest moments that hope shines brightest. And you definitely see that in Unbroken Path to Redemption, you know, that at his lowest moment, that's when Louis is found and is able to finally let go of all of the wars that he's still fighting, even after he's come home from the war as a hero. The war followed him home, and that's something we can all relate to.
Definitely. And speaking precisely of You Found Me, the essence of the song within the context of the film itself, what would you say it becomes of You Found Me?
Yeah, I think there's a part of us that is missing and is only available to us when we let go, when we forgive, when we move forward. And I think that's what the song is speaking to, is that part of the story. And I think that the wild truth is that oftentimes the people that have suffered are actually, that you'd think that would make them bitter and cold and isolated. But in fact, you see the story with Louis Zamperini and so many other people where you say, wow, suffering actually produced this incredible person that is willing to give themselves to the world. And that, I mean, gosh, what an inspiring story.
Yes. Why did you guys decide to jump in and do this?
So yeah, we've been in kind of stepping away from touring, stepping away from the band for a while, and the story alone felt like, I mean, it's so incredible. How can you resist not telling the story with song? You know, as a songwriter, I'm always looking for stories. And so, yeah, we jumped at the idea, and we had a phone call about it, and then we were getting on a red-eye flight to the East Coast. I was so inspired, I just stayed up all night on the plane and wrote the song. And sometimes songs you have to really chase for and reach for, and this song just felt like it came to us. So it felt like the song was meant to be. You know.
Well, just to conclude this interview, redemption is possible, right?
Yeah, I think that it's ironic that it's not found in grasping and fighting and clawing for it, but actually found in surrender. That sometimes is much harder than fighting. You know, it's ironic that this guy who fought for a spot at the Olympics, who fought in World War II, who fought for his life, shipwrecked at sea, who fought at a POW camp, that his moment of clarity comes in not fighting for anything, but actually in surrender.
These men did terrible things to you. What are you going to say to them?